Sure. Okay. So we're in Sydney, and the first place we'll go to is the Harbour Bridge because that's pretty iconic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just TP you to me.
Mm-hmm.
Get up there. All right. So this is probably the biggest build we've got on the server right now. I did it single-handedly. It took me about 2 weeks. I did it on the old projection as well,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had to redo the entire thing because
Yeah.
it broke. But yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, it's pretty cool. I think in real life it's about a 1 kilometer wide or something, so
Uh-huh.
pretty massive.
Cool. And this is the one of the main bridges to Sydney. So I don't know the city layout, but it's like a
Yes.
connection way.
Yeah, so if it wasn't for the bridge and the tunnel, then you'd have to go for like an extra 30-minute drive
Okay.
all the way around the harbour. So it's a very important connection. It's always full.
Mm-hmm. Great. It looks
Yeah,
pretty
so
massive.
yeah,
It's a really huge bridge.
it's insane.
Uh-huh. And how long did it take you in hours? Did you know that? Did you about you said
Approximation is 2 weeks, and the average day was about like 3 or 4 hours, I'd say. But 3 or 4 hours of pure building.
so just like about 60 hours. No, wait.
Yeah, a
like
long time.
50. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so yeah, this right here where we're looking at is the soon to be built like CBD, like the whole city skyline goes straight into there. The next place we can go is Blackwattle Bay because that's a pretty cool build. It's not really known to anyone other than Sydney. It's a little school right in the Sydney Harbour, so I'll take you there. Okay, here we are.
Oh yeah, it looked like a school.
Yeah, definitely. So I think they're going to cut all of this harbour out and then like terraform it themselves. But this is the same Sydney harbour we were looking into before.
Okay. And how much did you build before the projection, and how much did you have to change?
I'm not sure. I didn't build this personally. It was the other guy that's online, like Tomato or something. So he's building it with a few friends, I think, and they've been doing it for a while, a week or so, I think.
Oh, he's right here. I see him. He's like standing here around. But I mean the whole server. So the whole whole thing. When did you change the projection, and how much progress
We
you
started, yeah, we started this server basically as soon as the new projection came out.
had? You were already in the new projection when you started with the server. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Because there are
I mean,
a lot
the
of
Discord was out before.
yeah,
but
there are a
yeah.
lot of projects that are still in the old projection, and it's as more as you build, it will take longer to accomplish the new projection. So it's great that you already have changed it, so you save a lot of work.
Yeah, I was basically waiting for that. I could have started a lot earlier, but I was like, there's no point until we get the new projection.
That's true.
Yeah. What's the next place? We can go to Olympic Park, where the Olympics were held back in 2000. That's a pretty cool place. Get there.
But whoa, this school's a pretty nice complex. It looks great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so where we are now is the Olympic Park train station.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's still a bit of a work in progress, but it looks pretty cool. And on the other side, you'll see a bit of the buildings that surround Olympic Park. And Olympic Park is such a big area that it's classified as one suburb in Sydney.
This is the train station. It's like an underground station. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yes, so it's just train. We only have a metro in the CBD for Sydney, but this is outside of that. That's just the train goes up and down out of the ground.
And who built that?
This was Sean, so I'm not sure. I guess that's his real name, King Sean, I think, in game. But yeah,
okay, yeah.
He spent a lot of time on this. This has been going for a week or a bit more.
And do you plan also to build all subway tunnels? This is always
yeah. So yeah, I've got quite a few train enthusiasts on the server, so we're probably gonna link them all up. You'll see in a few other places where we've got trains, they've all got the same design. so we can hopefully get them all perfectly done.
Yeah, because this is, I think, a huge challenge to build all these subway tunnels, because you don't really exactly know where they are, and then you have to try to connect them to other stations, and but it's good if you have train enthusiasts, because they will build all this stuff. They like it.
Yeah, they'll go through all the tedious work and make it perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Great, and that's this area in front of it is all you've done so far from this thing. Okay.
I believe he's still working on it.
Yeah, but it looks great too. Like all this stuff, like the bridge and the school, and this one looks pretty realistic. It's if I stay here, it could be. I could imagine me staying here in real life. So it's like it looks pretty like in real life.
Yeah, he did a very good job with these trees as well and stuff. If you look at the Google Maps pictures, they look exactly like.
Yeah. Nice, and a comment block.
So I'll take you next to probably one of the oldest builds in all of Sydney. That being because he was probably the first claimant of all of Australia, I would guess. I'll show you. So here we are. This is Roos Hill. It's a shopping area in the Western Sydney side. Yeah, so I think he's done a very good job of this.
Yeah, it looks great. And it's of course still in progress, you see. Still a lot of building, but great. Yeah, it's a bit more, looks like a bit more downtown, a bit more close.
Yeah, so it's pretty far away from the city area.
Also like the store with the clothing mannequins. Yeah. Cool.
Haven't seen that bit, yeah.
And there's a lot of work already done, I see. This whole street.
Yeah,
cool.
It's huge. We've got another little rural town.
What's
it's a lot more south of Sydney.
What's that? Is this like a public transportation thing? Like
yeah, so this is one of the highways. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. It might be the M4.
Okay.
But one of the highways that goes all the way around Sydney.
Okay.
It connects everyone.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll take you to this.
Could you tell me about so I know the sizes? Like how far is this place where we are right now away from, for example, the bridge? How many miles or kilometers? In real life,
so far away. Real life maybe 30 kilometers.
Okay, so it's but it's still pretty close. It's not like 100 or something.
Yeah, not that far away, but like the whole of Sydney it's a massive area. I'll get the exact measurement for you.
It's okay. But okay,
Yeah. So it's about 32 kilometers.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're probably not gonna manage to build everything in between, but just the main landmarks is pretty cool. I'll take you to one that's more like 200 kilometers away from Sydney, maybe even further. Here's a little town called Kiama. It's right on the train line as well. So. Yeah. So this is about the center of this town, right near their main train station. This is their, main road and church.
So it's a smaller town.
Yeah, right. It's still on the coast, but just a bit south of Sydney.
Okay. I like the train tracks they go through the city with the small bridge.
It's very cool.
Great. Yeah, I think I already saw this church on screenshots.
Yeah, I think some of it has been posted to the showcase, and we've also got the train station over here, which you can.
Where are the? Wait. Where it is?
So yeah, this is the Kiama train station. It's like
Oh, there is it. Yeah, I see it. It looks like a ship.
Yeah, I see now. Yeah, well, all of the states in Australia are all connected by huge train lines, so it's quite an iconic part.
Okay.
It'd be very cool to see everything come together. But you see, like the train lines in Kiama are exactly the same as the ones that are in Sydney, so they all connect up. Yeah, so this is built by his username's a Parrot Umbrella. Yeah, so he's pretty active on the server as well. He's also building the Opera House, which we'll get to soon. It's not yet finished.
Okay, and how long go these train tracks in the other direction? Well, I just have a look.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, this looks great. This is a bit smaller town, but I mean, it's still a lot of detail. It's great to see, like these small restaurants, cafes.
Yeah.
Great. And there's a train. Nice.
Yeah, again, a train enthusiasts making all these.
Uh-huh.
We're hopefully gonna have these all over Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking having all the ones that look exactly like the ones we have in Sydney all through the train racks.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, he did a good job. And there's a tunnel. Whoa, this. Okay, it's ants, yeah. Okay, but cool. I think this is going to be a lot of work to build all the train tracks, but I look also great to see like a train track running through this landscape. Always looks cool. To see like someone put really much effort into building a train track. Looks great.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go. Where's another cool place? You could say let's go to Circular Quay, which is one of the biggest transport places in Sydney. So it's where all of the huge cruise ships come in from the international oceans and stuff, and all the ferries and trains and buses, everything all stops there.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's also in Sydney.
Yes, this is in Sydney, right in the centre. So what we're looking at built right now is the piers, and these are where all the ferries come.
Ooh, that's huge too.
Yeah. Of course, this area is still a work in progress as well.
Yeah, I see. Although here you see the problem with the height. That's like I saw you put all the stone and the dirt away, so you have like a flat surface, and then you keep the outlines into the streets, so you know where to put what. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, definitely.
That looks.
Yeah, so this is a method that we've developed. Is the way we're going to clear it out, and then we'll use some gravity brushes with welded it to push it all down to the bottom, so you can get the right outlines. You can see over there the beginning of those white outlines of the buildings.
There's also someone building. Arizona iced tea. Well, cool, yeah. But the Harbour, the ship terminal, looks great.
Yeah, so all these ferries and stuff, the people feed right into here. So we've got a road on top of a train station, which is a pretty cool place, and the light rails come in here as well.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That would be the place if you come with a cruise ship or like a ship, you go here. So you come from here.
So the cruise ships are a bit further north, like up this coast. There's a big cruise ship terminal, the international terminal. Yeah. This road comes straight off the Harbour Bridge, so this is a very busy area. Okay. We can actually fly straight to the Opera House from here.
Yeah, let's go.
Which is very cool. So this is the whole pier area. It's getting built up. This whole Circular Quay area is actually a group project we've got going right now. So there's quite a few people working on it. On the right here, this green area is the botanical gardens, and there's a massive part of the Sydney city, basically half the CBD dedicated to just greenery and gardens. It's
And here, I can guess what comes. Is this like the opera?
Yeah. Definitely.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the most iconic thing in Sydney, probably.
Definitely.
Okay.
So you can see all the stages of progress on this.
And there, I saw already a build of the opera house somewhere on the Discord. Maybe I can send you the name of the person. I mean, maybe you already.
Yeah, I have seen that actually.
I don't know.
Yes,
it was
so
pretty
I contacted
fast.
him,
The second week or the first week, someone already built it.
Yeah. So I saw that and I contacted him, but he doesn't seem to really be online at all, and it's you know, it wasn't on the right projection either.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Yeah,
it's not
that's
really
true.
much we can do there.
And maybe it was already built in the past, and it was just posted in the channel because
Yeah,
he just had it
that's what
the
I think, because
screenshot.
it doesn't really look
Yeah.
like it was to scale either.
So it was just, I mean, of course there were maybe already builds of these opera house in Minecraft, but of course not one-to-one scale this projection. But this looks great. Also with the
Yeah.
colors, you try to see the different wings, so you know how to
Yeah.
build it. Great.
Definitely.
And yeah, this is, I think, really, really hard to build, right?
Yeah,
Because
it's
of the shape.
incredibly hard. These shells in particular, they've spent like the last 3 days doing as well. Yeah, so we expect this will be finished maybe by the end of the week, completely finished, that is.
Oh, okay.
And we're still deciding if we'll do the interior, because that'll be another whole
If
level.
definitely do a time lapse on that. I think this could look
Yeah.
really great if you have like a time lapse of the whole thing building up.
Yeah. I think we've got some people that want to start recording stuff, but the first people we had in the server just went straight to building.
Yeah, it's sometimes also annoying to record because you just want to build and not try to show everything all over again.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely. I'll look that back up in a week or something to see if the progress there.
Yeah.
I'm
Hopefully it'll be finished by
excited
then.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah. We've also got Canberra is popping up a bit, so the capital city of Australia. I'll take you to there now. The biggest thing we've got going so far is the Australian War Memorial.
Okay.
So yeah, this is where like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is, and we've got the big walls here. These sandstone walls have the name of every single soldier that's died in a war. That's from Australia.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a bit unfinished, but you see behind here is a massive war museum. It's a very cool thing to see in real life. So it'll be cool to see what he does with.
Cool.
Yeah.
Looks pretty oriental. This area.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
And it's very lucky. This whole Canberra area is almost
perfectly aligned. Right. I didn't realize it. It's almost perfect. Yes. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and this orange bit that's straight goes all the way down the city, straight to the Parliament House. So it's incredibly lucky.
Okay, so you could go right this way to the Parliament House.
Yeah.
The street. Oh,
you'd eventually reach it.
So lucky. But
definitely
good for you.
Yeah.
Nice. But you haven't built it, or right? Or would you fly to there right now? The Parliament House?
It's pretty far away.
Okay.
I mean, we could get there, but there's nothing there built. So.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, all we've got left is a CBD. And that's where the majority of our builds are actually. So we've got quite a few things going on there.
Yeah, so I saw a few screenshots on that, and also some videos, I guess, from this Hammer Hall thing. Yeah.
What?
Maybe go there too.
Sure. We've got a little bit of a building in the Chinatown, Sydney, which is like South CBD. This is only built by one person though, so there's not too much here. But it's definitely something.
So this is Chinatown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the beginnings of it. Yeah. Put some stuff in there.
Yeah, some secrets. But great, yeah, looks great. It's really Chinese. this funny gate. But great, yeah. It's. You see, it always looks not that much, but I think it's a lot of work for one person to do that much. It's so many.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
many stuff.
Getting it all like correct and the heights right and everything.
And the heights is also really difficult because the length and the width you can look up on Google or on the outlines, but the height you have to know how many stories and then how high is every story. But it looks great. I mean, all of the builds I've seen so far here look really great.
Yeah, so the skyscrapers in the middle of Sydney are pretty awesome. You see, some of them you can't even load the whole thing at once. It's just too big. But I'll take you. So this building you might know. Uh, we've got the MLC Centre here, which is pretty popular among Sydney-siders, but not too many people know of it
The
outside.
white one? Or
Yes, it's MLC Centre.
Okay. No, I don't know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
cool.
further to the north here, oh sorry, south actually, is we have the Westfield Tower, the Sydney Tower Eye, which is you have to fly up quite high to see it, but it's the one of the tallest buildings in Sydney.
Ooh.
Not the.
Yeah, that's pretty tall. It's like a radio tower? Or just
It's actually a restaurant right in the top.
Okay.
I think it was just built for the express purpose of being really tall. There's not really much in it.
Yeah. Okay, this looks massive.
Yeah, I believe it's still in progress, but very cool building nonetheless.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And now for the main CBD, which we've got the most buildings. Of course, we've also got a lot of stuff popping up all around other places, but they're not really too finished yet, so there's not much point going.
So what is the real elevation of this area right now? Like about zero, above sea level, right?
Yeah, majority of the CBD is around like 20 meters above sea level, and some of it's a bit lower when you get further to the sides, but none really.
So you're just building it up there, and then you will paste it down in
yeah,
later.
that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Okay. Because because of the elevation problem. Oh, more skyscrapers.
So yeah,
Nice.
this is our main CBD, right in the center. So we got things like the NAB building, Jamison Hotel, this is quite an old building. We couldn't really show it that well with Minecraft blocks, but it's been around for. Yeah, things like the Suncorp buildings. There's a lot of what we're excited about in Sydney is there's a lot of really old heritage buildings at the bottom of skyscrapers, and then the top of them are really modern. So it's a very cool thing to look at.
Nice. This white one the tall white one looks great. The facade on the side, this glass wall.
Yeah, that's the Suncorp building.
And
this is
the round one.
Yep.
It's also nice. Looks.
Yeah, the Grosvenors.
I mean, although Minecraft has this blocky shape, it's still impressive how you can form like round shapes and also diagonal buildings. They look pretty great, although they are these blocks in the sides.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and sometimes the blocks actually make it look cooler because it really like defines the edges.
Yeah, it looks pretty great. Although it sucks that you have like the elevation problem, but I mean, this is
definitely.
You also on the ground, you're starting to do the outlines. It's nice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so there's a few more over where you're flying. It's the Australian Centre, which is Australian Square. Sorry, it's a pretty famous building. Not the most pretty looking one though, because it's basically what it looks like in real life. It's great, but yeah, so this is basically what we've got done so far in Sydney. Our build team's pretty big. I think we're about to reach 40, which will be pretty.
40 people, okay.
Yeah.
I see there are also a lot of people online. But I think it's a good time in your area right now, right? It's like in the evening?
Yeah, right now it's around 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
That explains why there are so many people online.
Well, we usually have, especially in the weekends, we have around 4 or 5 people on most of the time. But in the afternoons, we usually get about 9 or 10.
So I'm excited. I'm most excited for the Opera House because like this is the main thing you know about Sydney. So if you tell me what's Sydney, I say like the Opera House. It's
definitely been taken seriously that way. We're definitely aware of that. I know the builders that are working on it are making sure everything is exactly perfect. So it's good.
And what were you exactly building? So you,
I built the Harbour Bridge.
yeah,
And
yeah, the
I'm
Harbour
gonna
Bridge.
start. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is the first and only thing you did so far.
So far, yeah, I would have built more, but I've spent a lot of time, doing server administration and getting everything up and running.
And finding people and stuff.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
getting it as big as it is right now.
Yeah. But nice. Yeah, the Harbour Bridge was also impressive. Like everything is impressive here.
Yeah, we'll be posting everything up the showcase. Yeah.
I can put your Discord channel into the description.
Sure, that'd be great.
So people can join you, and also the server IP. I think you can't grieve or something, right? You have like the
Yeah, you can't
Game
grief
mode
until
2.
you're an affirmed builder, so anyone can join up and look at it. It's on the normal.
So thank you very
So
much.
yeah, thanks for coming. Yeah.